Okay, so today we have 3 blind bags for blind baskets for Shopkins Season 2, and I found this Beados Starter Kit. It was on clearance at Michael's for like $7.99. So what I figured is that I'm going to go through and open up these Shopkins, and whichever one is probably the most simple looking one will be made into a Beados. Just for fun, we'll figure that out. So let's start opening all of this stuff up and get started. Okay, so first off, I have a towel, an old towel laid down, just in case this gets messier than intended. Also, if the Shopkins I get are not able to be done in the Beados because they're too complicated, I have a ton here that I can choose from otherwise and figure out from there. So let's open this one up. And I'm sure some of you guys have probably seen Beados opening and whatnot on YouTube already. Okay, so let's open these guys up. Ooh, I think this is the banana splitty in the red. Very cute. Let's see, and who are you? Oh, awesome! It's the honey pot! Okay, wait, I forget. I didn't look up her name. What would you be under? Sweet treats, maybe? No? Pantry? Yeah, honey! Okay, so this is the yellow honey, and that one is there. Woohoo! Okay, and that means she's an ultra rare. Ultra rare! Look how cool. Okay, so that's that pack. Very, very awesome. Okay, let's see what we get out of here. No way! Oh, awesome! Okay, so this one is a homeware, excuse me. This is Lana Lamp, who is a rare. Look how pretty she is! Woot woot! I'm so happy. Okay, and she came with... Oh, I also don't have this one. This one should be Danny Danish, who is a common. That's okay. Super cute and pink. And then who else did we get? Another one I don't have. Awesome. This one is Juicy Orange, common. And who did she come with? No way! Oh my gosh, you guys. I have the best luck. I can't believe it. Okay, so this one should be a sweet treat. And this is Mini Minty. Look how pretty she is. So awesome. This is so awesome. Okay, so we've got 3. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. We got 3 ultra rares in this. It was an ultra rare per thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so on here, I have done it smaller because I didn't want to use up all the Beados that I have. And I decided that I'm going to add a little bit more so I can paint her little face on. And since we don't have the green, she needs like a little paper leaf right there. And I moved out her little legs because otherwise it looks really weird because then it looks just like that. And it just looks like she's elongated. So I'm giving her actual little feet. I think that if I made her bigger, she would look better and be able to be more detailed, but you know. And then I'm also gonna paint the little curvature of her mouth upward to make it look like she's smiling. So first, let's remove her. And this is the water. So this is what you're supposed to do is spray the little water onto the beads and they will like form and group together. I don't know how much is too much. Okay, so that was only 3 times. It says 5 to 6. I feel like it's not going everywhere. Okay, you gotta let it dry for 30 minutes. So we'll see what happens in 30 minutes. Okay, so I had this dry overnight because I did oversaturate it. So that way it would stick together better. So let's get through and go think about painting it. Okay, so I've got a gloss medium varnish here, a matte medium, white paint, and black paint. And then I also went and I grabbed some iridescent glitter. So that I can then add the sparkles that are in Mini Mint. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to put a matte medium down first over the areas that I need to paint. That way it's more receptive to the paint. This adds like a texture to the areas. And you are going to need really, really small brushes for a lot of this. But we're just going to add some of this matte over around this area. Around her eyes, around the mouth. Oh, and I forgot to grab pink paint. I'll have to go grab pink paint. But then when I go to do the varnish for the glitter, I'm just going to do it in the clear gloss. So we're going to let that dry now. Okay, now she's all dry. I sealed only the top portion because that's where all the glitter and the paint is. There's no need to seal it from the back, especially since I put some of this varnish down beforehand, so it should be completely sealed in. And then I glued in this lovely little leaf that is part of Mini Minty's little character right there, indicating that she has mint. Now, the other thing that I did was, before I went to paint the eyes and everything on this, I made this little toasty pup. Yep, I practiced on her first. Now, because of her shape, she was a bit easier to make. Because, you know, I mean, there's just like the rounded edge of her, and then that would be about it. For her, because she does have a flat bottom, I took this, because you can see, if you hold it like this, it looks like it's going crisscross, but if you tilt it this way, it's going straight across. So what I did was I did every other on that straight across to give her that straight line, and that way it gave us those straight lines, those straight 90-degree lines going up to form the sides of her little toaster. And then I painted everything on there. And then I added a little 2 pink beads for her knobs and buttons because, I mean, I didn't make it big enough to make those individual buttons. But still super cute. Also, because I wanted to, I made this Sailor Moon crescent moon rod. Now, I did not use this, which is intended for the suction cup piece. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a toothpick and poke through one of these little holes that's already there and make it just a little bit bigger. That way you can put the suction cup piece through it and use it that way. Okay, so I'm going to take this toothpick and I'm just going to put it through gently. Now, it might break when doing this, which, I mean, it's a possibility. So you would just have to glue it back together because they really don't want to remorph together after that. And as you can see right here, I did overspray these, so they did melt a little bit oddly. Now, through that same hole that I just made a little bit bigger, you just kind of easily push it through. Kind of ease it through. It's not the most convenient thing in the world. However, there you go. Now I can just hang my little crescent moon rod up and have it set up that way. Super fun, and I can add glitter to it still. So I think I will, especially to the Imperium Silver Crystal, and I might add the little gems on this piece as well. Okay, so I'm going to take this toothpick and I'm just going to put it through gently. Now it might break when doing this, which, I mean, it's a possibility. So you would just have to glue it back together because they really don't want to remorph together after that. And as you can see right here, I did overspray these, so they did melt a little bit oddly. Now, through that same hole that I just made a little bit bigger, you just kind of easily push it through. Kind of ease it through. It's not the most convenient thing in the world. However, there you go. Now I can just hang my little crescent moon rod up and have it set up that way. Super fun, and I can add glitter to it still. So I think I will, especially to the Imperium Silver Crystal, and I might add the little gems on this piece as well. Okay, now for the little jewels that will be in there, I'm going to be using these pearlescent Martha Stewart crafts, metallic paints. So I'm going to go through and put the little dots down for this because they're supposed to have teeny tiny little gold mounts around them. I'm going to let that dry. But in the meantime, I can still apply the glitter to the Silver Imperium Crystal. Brush off any excess that got on this crescent moon. And then wait for that to dry. Okay, I think the glitter is still dry and it's a bit gooey, so we're going to add the little gems for right here. I'm going to use the red, the green, and the lighter gold for this. Okay, and while that dries, we're going to put these little ones into their little stands. Being careful of Toasty's eyes right there, because we don't want to chip them, even though they are coated. Then we have to be careful of Mini Minty's feet, because they are on their own. But we're going to just shove them in there like that, being very gentle. Now they should be able to stand. Okay guys, here it is. Here's everything. So we have our Mini Minty right here, right next to our Shopkins Mini Minty. Toasty Pop. And in the back, stuck to the box for now, our Crescent Moon one from Sailor Moon. Awesome! Okay everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed this and liked this. Please hit like and subscribe, comments below, let me know if you enjoyed this and whether or not you want to see more. I had a lot of fun doing this. Okay, so everyone, have a good time, take care, bye! Okay, also, here are all of our new Shopkins we got. 3 ultra rare, which I'm still amazed that I was able to pull 3 baskets each with ultra rares. And 3 commons, but all ones that I don't have, so super awesome!